women who were located in the jewelry area of that store. Eventually, there's a conversation with this defendant after he's been advised of his Miranda rights at the police station, where he indicates that on December 26th, that evening, earlier in the evening, sometime around 6 o'clock, he was contacted by the defendant, Handwright, who asked him to come to Handwright's job in Stoneham and pick him up. That was confirmed as well by text and phone call messages on the defendant, Handwright's phone. So at sometime around 6 o'clock that evening, this defendant was contacted by Handwright. He went to Stop and Shop and collected Mr. Handwright. He made that collection despite the fact that Dominic Zanelli was attempting to insert himself in that pickup and had sent a text to Handwright saying that he would in fact pick Handwright up at the Stop and Shop. Dominic Zanelli made a mistake, apparently, and sent that text to someone else. So Scott Handwright never received the text from Dominic Zanelli saying, "I'm coming to get you," and he was in fact picked up by this defendant. When this defendant picked him up in Stoneham, he and Handwright drove back to their home in Wakefield. And in that home were living the defendant Handwright's grandmother, his aunt, Handwright, Mr. Dingwell, Mr. Sinelli, and a child who was the child of Handwright's aunt. They all get back to the house. It's still in the midst of a blizzard. This defendant remains outside to shovel. Handwright goes inside. He inside receives a telephone call from Dominic Sinelli, telephone call from Dominic Sinelli, saying that he will pick him up at the house. They're going to go somewhere. The defendant, Handwright, agrees to go with Dominic Sinelli. He tells his elderly grandmother that he'll be going over to shovel out some relatives of Mr.